No Child Left Behind, which we have been saying since 2002 here at Concerned Black Clergy, is the biggest assault on black children and public education ever in the history of our country. Right. No Child Left Behind. That's what created the CRCT in Georgia and other similar kinds of tests around the country. No Child Left Behind was the basis of the cheating scandal. And now in the Obama administration, the Department of Education are finally realizing, because the state of Georgia is only going to be 63% meeting the criteria of the annual year progress report. 63% of No Child Left Behind. And because the state of Georgia is so low, even the folk who thought they were for it are now against it. Now being given a waiver, a possibility for a waiver to opt out of certain portions of No Child Left Behind, particularly the AYP, the Annual Year Progress Report, and the sole CRCT standard of measuring performance. And that's something we've been saying before No Child Left Behind was even instituted. So finally they are seeing what Concerned Black Clergy saw, 9 years ago. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we want to support. I never thought I'd be saying this. Because most of these folk are GOP folk in the state of Georgia. We want to support them in their efforts to seek the waivers from the No Child Left Behind criteria for our children. Because otherwise, all child are going to be left behind. And I know that ain't good English, but I said it. All child's going to be left behind. So we want to support that effort for the waiver. Thirdly, immigration. There was another national law, at least re-examination of immigration policy. Something I found out a few weeks ago. Do you know that there have been more Africans deported under the Obama administration than there were under the Bush administration?
Wow.
People of African descent. There have been more deportation of people of African descent, trying to not be labeled and not have the opposition to say that we only for this. They have gone beyond and over. Just a few weeks ago, some of us were at a rally trying to stop the deportation of a South African whose brother was killed about a year ago, and they deported him. They drugged him, put him on a plane, and sent him back to South Africa to face imminent death. A brother. His son, his wife, children, they're still here, and we're fighting deportation for them. Well, the other day, the Obama administration, at the pressure, they don't do nothing unless there's pressure. Nothing unless there's pressure. So we're going to revisit the immigration policy. We're going to revisit the workers' policy. Georgia right now is one of the fastest growing immigrant states in the country. And you saw white farmers fighting against immigration law in Georgia because they knew those migrant workers who came through here and picked them cabbage and peaches and cucumbers and all that, and they tried to get black folk on probation to go out there in their hot sun, and Africa did not come out. Africa did not rise up. Some brothers said, it's hot here. They've been in there by 6:30, by 12 o'clock. This is it, I'm back on probation. It's going to affect the price at the grocery stores. It's going to affect your pocketbooks. It's going to affect your ability to take care of your family. Don't think that it doesn't affect you. So we got to have immigration reform. National immigration reform so that these states can stop doing stupid stuff.
That's right.
And black folk better hurry up and understand. They deported black folk. African descent, Caribbean descent, Haitian descent, Cuban descent. We here for this immigration of all people of color.
Right.
That's what comprehensive immigration reform is about. It's about being comprehensive. All people. Some of y'all here illegally. Been mighty quiet about it. Let us put pressure on the administration to do comprehensive immigration reform so that we can stop the foolishness in Arizona, the foolishness in Texas, the foolishness in Florida, and absolutely stop the head foolishness that's coming out of the state of Georgia. Now, one more thing, President, that's reapportionment, no child left behind immigration. Now, here's one thing that we started, and we got to go back to because now they're trying to accelerate it. We met with Paul Howard, Concerned Black Clergy, and we talked with them about the criminalization, trying to put teachers and principals and administrators in jail over this CRCT. We just told you, even nationally now, folks are saying No Child Left Behind ain't working. It's a fair, abysmal thing. It is the catalyst for the CRCT scandal in Atlanta. We got to make sure, because there's a new group now that, because Paul Howard won't do it, they trying to go behind Paul Howard. And you got these Fulton County Tax Foundation, one of the most racist groups that exist in America today. I don't care how they dress, how they look, how smooth they talk, they're racist. I call them racist in their face, I call them racist publicly. Because they're doing enough good stuff around taxes to make you think they're legitimate. Right. But they don't like black folks. They're the ones really behind Milton County. The Fulton County Tax Foundation. Fulton County. The people who are supporting him, them are the same folk who want Milton County to come back to take money from Fulton County. That's who they are. So I love research. I love computers. The most dangerous weapon on the planet is a black man at a computer. Who know what he's doing. That's more dangerous than an atomic bomb. We got to, once again, perhaps even have another meeting with these other new prosecutors coming out now saying we want to send somebody to jail. No teacher, no principal, no administrator should ever go to jail around this little old cheating scandal that they created. We ain't created this mess. They created this mess. There are ways to deal with it. You're talking about 178 out of over 3,000 teachers. Concerned Black Clergy is smarter than that. We were the first ones there, and I think because now they upped the ante, and they got other resources, because at the end of the day, what do you think the CRCT APS is about? You think it's about cheating? It's about money too. $600 million a year. That's just in local money. That ain't even the federal dollar coming for the school lunch programs and the other kind of stuff. At the end of the day, what they want is to say the school system has failed, just like they do gentrification. They just the land ain't worth nothing no more. Y'all leave it, then they come right back and buy it for 2 cents on the dollar. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. It ain't about teachers, principals, and ministers. That ain't what it's about. It's about taking control of those dollars. Taking control of public education. Because next to the Pentagon, next to the war machinery, the biggest budget is education. In the country. And that, at the end of the day, is what they really want. Thank you so much, Mr. President.